America celebrated Israel independence yesterday, and the representative from Israel to America, on his special speech and global speech, he said he recognized Biafra on the global stage, and this is currently buzzing the internet.
Okay, my wonderful people, viewers and subscribers, another update just drop. Hey, if you hear this one, you are going to understand. Say, they move forward. Nothing anybody want to tell me. Are you hearing me now? Nothing anybody want to tell me. Biafra is here already. Israeli parliament, and parliamentarians don't agree on the Biafra restoration debate. In a global meeting that happened just yesterday, my brother. Visit any newspaper outlet as long as Israel newspaper, US, Canada, Australia, online, you will see the information there. Under politics. When you want to make your research, make that research under politics, because when you get to any online newspaper, they have politics, they have entertainment, they have a metro, and so on and so forth. So you have to make that research. Start from under politics. You will see this news right before there that Biafra have been recognized globally. And Akukwaka here, my brothers. Now the information why can they come today and Saturday and 16th today in the month of May in the year of 2026. I bring you the best. We react to any kind of video as long as this internet is concerned and as long as the Biafra restoration is concerned. We don't react to those videos unless the one that concerns us. So please, let me allow you to listen to this clip from beginning to the end. Drop your thoughts at the comment section of this video. I'm still going to come back at the back of this video either to say something or to read from the comment section on what people think over this matter. Don't touch the dial. I'll be right back. Oh yeah? Regade.
Thoroughly about Biafra and gave them confidence that Biafra will definitely come to a successful ending. Biafran evangelist, this is coming out yesterday in America.
Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you're watching us from, depending on your time zone. May the Lord bless you all the days of your life in the name of Jesus. I remember on both of that Biafran evangelist. Unto you all, may God bless us. It is a very good kudos and huge omen. And it shows the respect and the honor that Biafra has gained globally in the world, because this world, this country called Biafra, this struggle, the agitation of Biafra, this freedom we are talking about, has gotten, in fact, it has reached the neck of we, the Biafrans, the indigenous people of Biafra, the IPOB. The thing has gotten to our neck. And it surprises me that up to this very moment, that we are still talking about this. I thought maybe by now I would just wake up in my own country called Nigeria. But it's quite unfortunate that I'm still, in the country called Nigeria, still hoping to have Biafra. But nevertheless, God's time is the best, and I believe that the time of God is now, no other time rather than now, and that is part of my prayer point, that I should be alive to witness the coming of this Biafra issue. You understand? And based on what just happened yesterday, the president of America, Donald Trump, was supposed to be in that meeting. You understand? In that celebration, that wonderful ceremony that took place yesterday in America, irrespective of America respecting, acknowledging the independence of the freedom of Israel. And today now Israel is marking, they are 78 years. They are not even up to 80. So, and if you watch the distance between their time and Nigerian time, it's just a difference of, if I'm not mistaken, it should be 10 years, if I'm not mistaken, or 12 years different. But look at where Israel is today, and look at where Nigeria is. That's to tell you the very huge different demarcation between us, based on the kind of the leaders that we have. We allowed.
Let me correct you there. You make a mistake. There's a difference, a great difference between a country and a zoo. That is the difference there. So please, there's no any comparison. Look at Israel. Down the line, my brothers, forget you. Country is country. State and capital is state and capital. Israel itself, they will be doing competition with Biafra when Biafra finally comes. Go and mark my word. Now we the run am.
The corridor of power based on the sentimental majority which the Nigerian government allowed to rule the country. And that is to tell you that the level of their mentality in this side of the country is not working. And we, the Biafrans that are the Nigerian Israel that needed to exit, has to leave this country. We need to exit from Nigeria so that the originality of us, just like Israel, we emerge out. And I give God the kudos that that man that just recognized it through the stage, and he threw a reference regarding to our freedom, I mean the Biafran freedom. The next thing, Donald Trump will have already marked Nigeria, and after the tour which he traveled to China that we round up today, definitely he will be returning by tomorrow. He must be in America. So the next place and the next plan.
Yes, so as a guy on the top is rounding up his trip. After China, the next place is Nigeria. Let's continue.
And the next thing will be Nigerian genocide. Per se, they have already picked Nigeria as a country concern. And you and I know people very well that then the America have already made up their mind with the concept of Netanyahu coming to build their tent to have their military base in the southeast, and which they themselves with the Mossad and American special squad already prepared and planned on how they are going to come, and whereby when they landed on how to free Mazen Nnamdi Kanu from the dungeon of Nigeria for his life sake. And whereby having this kind of plan and this kind of strategy, and even this man making this kind of speech, making mention of Biafra in that kind of ceremony, tells you how deadly the Biafra is, the Biafran nation and the Biafran people, because Israel before now have gone through their map and they discovered that there is a place in their map that carries, and recognize Biafra. So then Netanyahu have already said that before now that they are going to come for their lost tribe of Israel that is in Africa, and that Africa are the Biafrans in Nigeria, which happen to be the people that the Nigerian terrorist group is facing under this government, making sure that they buy them. You can take a look. Remember what happened yesterday? Go and do your findings. Yesterday, there was a Rapodicary shooting yesterday, which led about 50 Biafrans, to early grave. So for how long shall we continue on this? And with this, I remember this part of the region where Orabese herself went to, the other time I told you that she went to meet some people to sign some documents regarding to Biafra, and at the end of the day, I discovered that part of the signature, the document carries in a paragraph whereby opportunity is given to Nigeria for a negotiating table, but it is not going to be taking place here in Nigeria, probably either in Kenya or maybe America thereabout, whereby Nigerians we have both Remo and every other agitators, and all these freedom human rights activists, both Pan-Africa and co. Everybody will be on the round table to discuss so that there will be no further killings again, according to her and the documents released. So far so good. I am happy. Maybe it's one of the reasons why that Biafran issue was mentioned in that ceremony. And I am happy, and I'm looking forward, keeping my fingers crossed to see what will be the end at the end of the day.
Well said, Biafran evangelist. A picture is currently trending on the internet. And Alex Barbi, the US lawmaker, has come out to really condemn the picture. Picture of Nigerian military men in the eastern part of Nigeria with armored tank and fully armed. The man has come out to say, what is the military doing in the eastern part of Nigeria where there is peace with armored tank and fully armed, instead of them to be in the north where the Christian genocide is currently happening? What would you have to say concerning this?
Yeah, I'm not surprised. What the man has said, thank God for him speaking from his conscience. He wants to clear his conscience. And this has been happening when we are saying all this, people never believe, especially all those people in the international side. They don't always believe. But thank God this one is coming up now to say, look at somebody like that, although he will be part of the people that will be with the Orabese in that negotiating, sitting dialogue table. He's going to be part of it, and every other person on that very day. If eventually Nigeria, agrees, because it is going to involve both UN, both EU, both Pan-Africa, both AU, because all this group have already condemned the acts of Nigeria, even the kind of illegal justice that carried against Mazen and the kind of illegal life imprisonment. All these things are going on. And they happen say all this. The man is pointing this one. The man just started. It has been like that for so many years. And the reason is what still remain reigning, that the Igbos, the Biafrans are the problem of Nigeria becoming unofficially before the eyes of the world as an Islamic nation. They recognize as one. So they need to, wipe out that generation. They need to wipe out that particular ethnic. They need to wipe out that particular tribe that is disturbing them for not allowing them to have the conquest in full. So that is why you see plenty armies with armor tank as if they were going to war. Yes, it's already a war. And when it comes to southeastern part of Nigeria, Tinubu and Co have their mission is the conquest, and that conquest is to conquer Igbo. And that Igbo, that is why under his regime, he invited America to give them training. After training, he pushed all of them. Go and kill all the Igbo people in their land. And that is why you and I are seeing all those armor tanks, seeing all those well-equipped, go to bomb, all those missiles, push them down to east to go and kill those ones, so that there will be nothing like Biafra again. Nigeria is good. Do you know what Tinubu is doing? Do you know how much Tinubu is pumping to the Congressmen in order for them to shut up, to stop talking about Biafra?
Learning network up to 3 times faster than average and gets.
Yes, so he is right. Money have been going left, right, and center. Bribes left, right, and center. Lobby left, right, and center. I mean, it has been from one lobby to another, trying to stop what they know they cannot stop.
I'm telling you, the country, most of these things they cannot come out and say, and you cannot see it in media. And Nigeria is full of propaganda and they are full of lies. Tell me one particular thing that Tinubu has said that is truth. A Yoruba man asked that question. And up to today, no one. Tell me one particular thing that Nigeria as a nation has come to present that is pure truth. Mention one. Up to date, no one. And that thing, because they have never presented anything true, that is why the truth is haunting them. And that is why the country cannot move forward. It's not a call, but that is the reality. And that is what is playing, which you and I are witnessing today. Nigeria no feel better, and it can never be better. And that is normal. So far so good. Glory be to God for what has happened and what everybody is witnessing. Thank God for social media. Because if not for social media, you know how many years Nigeria and the British has been lying against the matter of Biafra, have been deceiving the world, that makes the world not to pay attention, not to pick attention, not to pick interest until this very moment. Thank God, time have given to them, and they have exceeded their time. Nigeria have exceeded their time. The limit time is what they are having now for the judgment to have its way. And it will give me kudos and joy and happiness and celebration coming on the May 30th. Let us hear where we are waiting to hear what Aloy Ejimako is going to give to us based on the news, coming from Sokoto prison. Then after that, then we wait and see what Donald Trump, after returning from China, let's see what he has on his table regarding to the Christians, the surviving Christians, those of us that is still alive, that is still breathing in Nigeria, whether God will now use him to do the needful.
Shegumi has come out to say no way that there will be total stay at home on May 30th. And there is a secret coming out now that so many Fulanis have been deployed secretly to the eastern part of Nigeria. what is the agenda for Gumi fighting Biafra Remembrance Day?
The issue is that the Gumi is in the north, saying no way. On that day, let him come outside. Let him come to Biafra land, or let those Fulanis come outside. I know they are in the Biafra land already, but that very May 30th, let them come outside.
We're talking about Shegumi, they are the Fulanis, and you know how powerful they are.
I'm telling you, they are already in the east. But on the May 30th, let them go and run their business. Let me see. And that is it now. Let the Gumi come and run business that day. Let me see. When they come to him, what do you mean? It is our thing and it is our land. It's not Fulani land. It's our own land, our ancestral land, the land which we inherited. So Gumi cannot leave Fulani state and come to east to come and tell me what to do in my land. Okay, if I sit at home, come bring me outside now. If I sit in my house, if they burn the Fulani stupid madness, come well. They don't see my brother. Let me be honest with you. They don't burn any Fulani well to knock my gate.
But Soludo has supported them in all this.
And said in my own gate, forget what Soludo is saying. They can enter Soludo house. But my own gate, they don't burn Fulani well. That made that to knock my gate. I'm telling you the honest truth, because that day is a day of bitterness. I'm remembering my anger. My anger will start from the gate. Because of the things that they have cost me. Nigeria cost me. Fulani cost me. So they dare not knock my gate. If they do anything that they see, they will take it. Whosoever that knock that door, that is a Fulani, that is Nigeria. Anything you see, make it take it. I'm announcing it. Don't be my fault. It's my day. You can't force me outside. And which I believe every other Biafrans, you can't force them outside that day. It is a day to remember. It's a day of sober reflection.
Well said, as usual, Biafran evangelist. The Biafran agitator has come out to call out UK. Everybody, most countries in diaspora, as in most countries internationally, is talking about Biafra Remembrance Day. And the UK has not said anything concerning the Biafra Remembrance Day. What would you have to say?
What do you expect from the UK? What is the problem of Nigeria? Are they not the ones sponsoring the problem in Nigeria? Are they not the one promoting it? The thing that is going on are they not the one bringing the idea? And that is why they themselves are into crisis. They themselves, their own house is burning. As I speak to you, there is a serious crisis in UK. Even the Stammer the name. The man now is on the hot seat. They are already out of 100, 8 already pushing him out. So the man no came out again. So what do you expect him to say? You don't expect him to say anything because he himself is fighting for survival. So he cannot speak concerning Biafra. And under his nose, Biafra will sit at home in UK. The Biafrans in UK will sit at home that very day. It happened last year now, it will still repeat itself again. Even this year own will be more than last year own. In Finland, sit at home. In France, all over the world, last year, they observed it, including Nigeria. Last year, it was Sultan of Sokoto that lamented, that was ranting. I told him that day, you come now. And that very day, he remained in the north, he did not come to east. Likewise, that is the way it will happen to Shegumi. Gumi will remain in the north, he will not come there.
Trending in metal crafts. Alibaba.com. World leading.
My people, the message is well preached and well received and well articulated. So you can as well agree with me that these people have planned another genocide in Biafra land coming May 30th, 2026. Just like they will always do on every May 30th. Remember what happened last 2 years? Remember what happened last year? And this year will not be exceptional. Last 2 years, 2024, 4 of our able-bodied military men were murdered in Aba just to make sure they push it on Alex Oti and Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. That plan failed. 2025, they repeat the same in Abakaliki, checkpoint at the same time, with the same SUV that is emanating from government houses. They buy police at their checkpoints and zoom off. Today, nobody investigated them, nobody was caught, nobody was prosecuted, nobody was brought for justice. That is the kind of country you find yourself into. And you can boldly and be proud to say you have a country. My brother, if you ever mention that you have a country, you are the most foolish and ever useless human being on this planet Earth. Because that name, Nigeria, is a crime against humanity. And every other person who still preach one Nigeria, my brother, your case is different. You really need the God's intervention. I repeat, you really need the God's intervention. Well, there's no much time to waste. Now here I go take back break and I go hear my voice again. When I come back, please like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribing for more interesting videos. And I go see me. I'm signing out. Ka Chineke mezie okwu.